Today on In the Woodyard, yes, it happened. Here we go. I know right now some of you are saying, Chris, what happened? You've been a Husqvarna guy for so long, and that is not the case at all. Some of you are saying, you've gone over to the dark side. Some of you are saying, it's about time. Some of you are saying, did the world come to an end? Did Hades freeze over? No. Like my good friend Tony, my old good friend Tony always says, we're non-denominational. I like good products, and I don't care who makes them. If it's a good product, I like them. And I finally have worked out a deal because I finally took the steps to go and talk to some people to do some products with Stihl. Now, this morning, I went to Joe's Power Center. You can see the sticker right there. And they gave me a brand new Stihl product. Just is coming out right now. So you're gonna be the first people to see this. A brand new product that adapts an old product that they have to fill a need in the market. We're gonna show you it today. Here we go. The product itself is brand new, but it's what it goes with is something old. We'll show you that right now. So this is a good thing. It's a very good thing. For me, it's a good thing for you because what I'm gonna be able to do now is I'm gonna be able to take Stihl products, something in the bag here, and I'm going to be able to show you what they have, how they work, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and do reviews on all kinds of Stihl products now. And I'll be able to compare them with Husqvarna products, with Echo products, with whoever else has some good stuff they want me to show. And it'll be good for us, all of us, because hopefully I've built up enough trust over the years with you guys telling you the truth about things I like and don't like, that I can show you some things that maybe the average guy doesn't have the resources to go and try things out. How some of you might not be able to just go buy products or be able to go try them out. I'll be able to have things here that I can test out and you can see them actually being used so you get an idea if they're good, bad, or ugly, whatever it is. So in the bag here, this is not a new product. This is a product that they've had now for 3 years or something like that. In the bag, or pouch, is a mini saw. And this is a little Stihl saw here, you can see here. I'll pull it out. So this is the GTA 26. It is a little mini saw. Now a lot of you have seen these. There's been a lot of knockoffs over the years of companies from China producing these. This one's different. It is much, much, much better quality, much heavier build. Yes, it's a little bitty pruning saw, but it is pretty cool. And this new product, this attachment they have, well, this is an attachment that goes on this stick here. So we're going to do some pruning today. I'm going to show you how it works. So this little unit here, they've got 2 batteries they gave me. You just squeeze these here and the batteries come out, so it's a cool little battery pack. I've got 2 batteries. There's a spare in the pouch, there's the charger, and there is the bar oil because it does not have a reservoir in the unit. Before you use it, you basically just pour the bar oil around on the chain here, and it's good. The bar oil that you put on is good for 1 charge. So every time your battery empties, you're going to use it again, you put more oil on. That's how it works. It's got a cute little scabbard here, which is pretty cool. It's a small little guy, but I actually have a bunch of pruning here at my old wood yard that I need to do. So this is perfect. They gave me this today and said, hey, take it and try it out. What's neat about this new product is it has the handle where you can control it from the bottom. And then on this end, the whole unit fits right inside of here. And it gives you probably an extra, I don't know, 5 feet of reach. So that's going to be cool. So you can make this little guy into a big guy. This is a brand new product, just came out on the market. This is the first one that they had at the store. This is their display model. It's the only one they had. So I'm going to do the video today and I'm taking it back because they need to be able to show this to people. But here's how it works. So all you do is you take the unit and you drop it right in here like this. It goes right in. It's got a collar that goes over the top, and then it's just got a quick attach, little clip that you clip on right here, snap it down, it's on. It's that simple. It is that simple. It's got a battery tester on here on this little, what is it, a GTA 26. So you can see how well your battery is charged. Of course, this was just taken off the charger, and I do have a spare battery. So this whole little bitty unit here Oh, it can reach a long ways. So we're gonna go do some trimming. So here's what's in the bag. It is a Stihl GTA 26 mini chainsaw. The battery goes right in this end here, like I showed you. There's a spare battery right here. So I got 2 batteries worth. The charger's right here, and this is the what's it called? Multi-oil bio. So it must be environmentally friendly is my guess, but there it is, and that's what you put on the bar. Also has a little scabbard like I mentioned. It's got a little safety covering here. And I am going to hook this up and we're going to do some cutting. Okay, so all you do is you take this, slide this little part right in here, like this, and you clamp it down by bringing this around and bring this clip up right here. You clamp it in. It's that simple. Very easy, very quick. I'm not sure what these retail for. I know it's over a couple $100 for these little units with the battery pack, but this pole with the trigger system that gives you a 5-foot reach, I think it's less than $100. And again, like I said, it's brand new. So if you've got one of these units, the little GTA 26, you'll be able to put it on this and you gain yourself a nice pole saw basically. So there it is. It's all put together, a nice little unit. And you're still able to take the battery out from the back and put a new battery in. And all I got to do now is just put on some of the bio oil here. So I got a little bio oil here. All I'm going to do is just kind of go around the outside of the bar here, make sure it's on, and there we go. I got it all coated, and just because I can, I'm going to put some on the other side, and we've got that on. It's dripping away. We're going to just kind of let it kind of run around. This is the chain tensioner. All you do is flip this up, loosen it up, pull your chain out, and then tighten it back down. And then once it's in here, your trigger controls are operated on this far end. So right back here, you just push down on the safety release and give it a squeeze, and you're off to the races. Let's go trim. So right here, this is the spring of the year, and I've got a lot of dead branches hanging, and I mow through this area, and we walk through this area. So the first thing I'm gonna do is trim this dead branch off. I don't know that I can pull it loose. This is pretty long, but I'll try to reach as far as I can with it. And yes, I'm wearing chaps, I'm wearing steel tip boots, I'm wearing gloves, I got my helmet on, and I am going to be using the face shield because when you trim stuff from up above, sawdust comes right into your face. So I kind of like my eyes the way they are because they work pretty good, so we're going to try to keep them working. So first thing I'm going to do is just start trimming here, these branches that are hanging, and then we'll trim some more. So we're going to do the safety switch, and there we go. There's one. And that's about a, I don't know, 2.5, 3-inch piece I'm cutting right now. And you obviously wouldn't want to lift this high with a chainsaw, but look at that. We're zipping away now. Now I'm going to cut it off a little bit higher. And I could have probably cut that with just a pole saw, or I could have cut it, some of it with a chainsaw, but not when you're reaching that high. So I'm just under 6 foot tall. I don't know if you guys, I can back up, you can see this. And this is a little higher than me. So basically this gives you a 6 foot reach. Plus, if you're 6 foot tall, that's 12. Plus with your arms, you can reach another 1.5 feet, 2 feet. So really, you're getting like a 13 to 14 foot height that you can reach with this thing, which is pretty darn nice. So let's go trim some more stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this off a little bit more, and right now I'm probably, I don't know, reaching 11 feet up, something like that. That's a comfortable height to work at. And I'm cutting about a 3-inch piece here, so letting the saw do the work, I'm not forcing it. There we go, now she's off. I'm gonna cut another one. There we go, I got most of it off. There's still some up there attached, but at least it's not gonna fall down and kill me or anybody else, which is a good thing to not die. Let's go do some more trimming. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this little unit, we're gonna trim one that's on the ground here. And again, this is something I could do, but if you're allergic from bending over, this could be a way to do it without bending your back. You just trim it off, there we go. Brush, down. So here we got a branch on this little cherry tree that broke off up there from the windstorm we had. I'm gonna trim that off. And come way back to the trunk here. That cut nice and fast. I like that. And there's a dead branch. There you go. And there's some other little ones here. Another dead one up here. There we go. Oh, one more dead one. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Come on over here. And again, I wouldn't need this pole for reaching these. I could do this with just the unit by itself. I'm going to go to the other side and just show you. Probably wading through the brush here. There we go. I'm going to end up cutting the whole woods down with this thing. It's kind of fun. The nice thing is this is not very heavy. I don't think the whole thing weighs more than 5 pounds. So pretty darn easy to use, nice and quick. Okay, so now we're at an area down by my creek here where a lot of times where you guys are, I have my camera aiming downstream this way to use the water as a background, and this stuff in the last couple of years has grown up a bunch and got in my way, so I'm just going to trim this off quick just to open this up a little bit here. There we go. I don't want to cut it all down. I just want to get rid of the branches so I get the view here. There's some little stuff back here I need to trim off. Here, I think I got that opened up pretty good where I can shoot through there now. And I don't want to trim a lot because I use a lot of these trees as backgrounds or for shade when I'm doing photography in this area. There's a tree right here that's got all kinds of barnacles growing on it we're going to get rid of. So the battery's dead. All you do is you squeeze these two little doodads together, pull it out, grab the new battery, and slide it in. You're on, just like that. That's all there is to it. Okay, so now we're gonna check, and survey says we're green. We're in the green. We got 4 bars. We're ready to cut again. So this little battery, I don't know, it lasted, I don't know how many cuts I made. It might have lasted 15, 20 minutes. So I just went and took the other battery, the spare one, or the original one that I started with, and I went and I put that on the charger. The charger's only a 2 amp charger, so I can't think it's going to charge super fast, but it's on. We're going to run this one down, then we're going to go check. I'll show you the charger, and we'll check on the other battery and see how it's doing once I get some more cutting done. Okay, so I just popped out the GTA 26, and I was just thinking that GTA, I'm just guessing, that must stand for good trimming apparatus. And the 26, I have no idea what that would mean, but maybe it weighs 26 ounces. I don't know. There it is. So I got the new battery, and I popped it out of the long arm, the extension, because I got some stuff right here that's real close to the ground that I need to cut. So this is an area too where I do photography right in here. And these trees used to be standing up, but they laid down. Must have been snow and stuff. They've kind of twisted down here. And I want to be able to shoot through this area, so I'm going to trim these off right now too. So we're going to start with this little stuff here. Just going to chuck this brush over that way. Drag all this out here. All right, now we're going to cut the big one here. This is, well, big for this guy. Now, the one drawback that I would say is this is pretty tiny. If it was another, I don't know, 2-3 inches, which is what a lot of guys would say, 2-3 inches more would be good on the tool. All right, now we can get to cutting here. Let's see, let's do an undercut first. Almost. There we go. We're free. Freedom. All right, we're gonna go drag this into the brush over this way. Because it's a bigger piece, I decided I'm gonna chop it up so I can put it in a brush pile back here. So. cut some chunks off. It ain't a Stihl 500, but it cuts pretty good for a little guy. This stuff right here is buckthorn, and it's actually really good firewood, really dense wood, hot burning wood, but it doesn't get real big, and it's basically a nuisance brush. It invades everywhere. Okay, I got a few more branches here I want to trim off that are kind of in the way. This one I obviously wouldn't need the long handle, but there we go. And what's nice is you can reach stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to reach with a handsaw. There we go. All right, so how does that do for me? Oh, nice. I see one branch over here I got to get out of the way, but that opened that up really nice. Much better. We got a lot of water running through here right now. Oh yeah, that opens it up really nice through here, which is where I do photography from right here going this direction. So right here, what I trimmed off with branches that were hanging in here, because I want to be able to shoot when I'm doing photography going that direction. So this is all open up, because this all had branches and limbs in here, so now it's all opened up, and it's looking pretty, real pretty. This tree right here is a thorn apple tree. This is a pretty good sized one. Once they get to be about that big, they're pretty big. Awesome firewood, very dense, very hot burning wood, which is cool. And I do a lot of photography right in this area right here. I kind of do a lot shooting kind of back towards the rock pile there. But this branch right here is going to be in my way. So this is where this is a beautiful thing. I can do this. Much more better. So here's an example of where you don't necessarily have to reach up, but you want to reach out. I don't want to crawl in there to trim this off because there's some buckthorn growing in there, so we're going to just reach in with this baby and cut it down low. Nice. Because it's growing up where I don't want it. And I've cut this off several times over the years. It just keeps coming back. So we're into another area here where I do a lot of photography. Right about these are white birch, and over here there's yellow birch. And there was a lot of dead branches. I trimmed a lot of them out of here already, but there's some more that I couldn't reach the other day because all I had was a little handsaw. So look at this, here we go. Slicker and greased owl dung on linoleum. So that one's dead, that one's alive. Over here are some dead ones. Yeah, some of the little ones, you just touch them and they just explode out of there. That one's dead. That's alive. Here's a dead one way up here. Let's see, can I reach this one? Yes! There we go, and that's, I don't know, that was probably 10 feet up. Pretty cool. Nice attachment. They might not get this back. I might just keep it. No, I told them I'd bring it back. So I only had this for a couple days because this is a brand new unit. I told them I'd get it back to them right away. And very handy, very cool. So for those of you that don't want to spend a bunch of money on a big, huge pole saw, and you might have one of these little units, the GTA 26. Great trimming apparatus, 26. Very handy. They told me when these first came out, they couldn't stock them fast enough. Their suppliers would get hundreds of them in and they'd be gone in a couple days. They sold thousands of these things because they are super handy, especially for around the house if you're trimming bushes, things like that in your yard. And now that you can put this big handle on it, you've got a tool that can do a lot more work. So very cool. There it is. we're gonna go check out the battery and how the charging is going right now on the charger. So here again, over here, we got some stuff growing under these balsam trees. So we're gonna trim out some brush here. It's kind of nice not having to wade into the brush. You can just reach right in on the branches and trim stuff off. That worked better than I thought, because I was originally thinking, oh, you're only gonna need this for reaching up high and cutting. But no, when you're cutting into brush like that and you want to leave certain things and cut other things, instead of crawling in there, you can just reach out and touch it. So some would say, hey, using a little bitty saw, why do you need a helmet? Why do you need a face shield? Why do you need ear protection? Why do you need chaps? Why do you need gloves? Why do you need safety boots? Because I like my parts. And if you're a guy that cuts barefoot with sandals and shorts and no eye protection, no ear protection, someday you'll get smart and it'll be after you get hurt. Just saying. All right, let's go check that battery out and see how it's charged up. Okay, we're back at the truck. Here is the wand, the staff, the stick, the extension. I don't know what you'd call it. There's no really name on it here, but it's the extension for the Stihl GTA 26, which is this little guy right here. And the battery, I just swapped out. I put the first battery on back into the unit, and I tested it here, and I got 3 bars out of 4. So it's almost fully charged. And the other one I put on right away and it's charging, and it charges at about 21 watts. Like I said, it's only a 2 amp, so it's probably going to take an hour or so to fully charge, is my guess. The one drawback, well, two drawbacks, not for this extension, but for this little guy here. The one drawback, it's a 4-inch bar. 6, maybe 8 would be better, but then again, it's longer, so you're going to try to cut bigger stuff and it might not be able to handle it. Well, then that's the case of the battery. The battery's not quite powerful enough. This is a, see what it says here? It's a lithium-ion battery, 28 watt, 2.6 amp. There you go, whatever that means. Maybe a bigger battery would be good. So I tested this, like I said, if you guys can see it, there's 3 green bars out of 4. So it is ready to go again. I had the, take this off so I don't kill myself, put this on. I did have the chain come off of the bar twice, because I was in on the ground and the stick fell onto it and I pulled, and it kind of came off and it wouldn't start and I couldn't figure it out. So all you do is you loosen up your tensioner here, put it back on, slap it on. I did grease it with the oil that you're supposed to put on once I changed the battery. So the two drawbacks, like I said, one is this would be nice if this was 6 or 8 inches, a little longer would be nice, but not necessary. Still, for trimming, this works really good. And a bigger battery with a longer life. The battery lasted, well, I went through both batteries and you saw what I trimmed, so 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes of steady cutting. And I did cut some bigger stuff, so it did draw it down, but I wanted to actually test it, so it did work. So if you're gonna get one of these, or if you got one of these, get yourself at least 1 spare battery, if not 2 spare batteries, so you can start with a fresh battery, all three fresh batteries. Start with one. When that's done, put it on the charger and then go to work with the other 2. It would be handy to have the 3 batteries. That would be my advice if you're gonna be doing this. So there it is, the Stihl GTA 26, little bitty handsaw, and the extension. There it is. Very nice, and this came courtesy of Joe's Power Center. Very nice of them to let me try it out. This is a brand new product from Stihl, so pretty cool. That is it for today, folks. You know what to do. Poke the buttons. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. with another video for you. Right now, you should go watch all the other videos on my channel. You know how many there are. There's 1,400 waiting for you right now. Good night, Irene.